What's good, YouTube? Today I'm going to be piloting one of those new chaos plant builds that are out there that have been running around. I've only seen a couple lists that have done well at like in-person events, so not a whole lot to go off of. But this is just kind of my quick thrown together in 10 minutes version based on those builds. So I think that the Sork Dad, of course, pretty standard for a Chaos list. We got double Caius, pretty good ratio for a deck like this, where it's just like, moderate amount of Caius. Caius, pretty good card, it turns out. We got Gorse Trag, we got triple Tomato with Titanial, and double Lone Fire with one Dandy for the plants. I'm not on Botanical Lion. I toned down the Power Tool stuff just a little, because I think that it's kind of a little bit gimmicky and not that good. Mainly just DDR is like pretty mid in here. You're not usually going to be like getting the value of summoning back Titanial off of it, although you occasionally will. Plus, there's not a lot of great things to discard in this build either, so it's kind of neggy as well. But Mark of the Rose is crazy. Like, Mark is absolutely insane. I just think that the other equipped spells are not too great. And then like the only other way you can do it is go like a Gigavice route, which is also kind of mid as well. So I did like turn down the power tool stuff a bit. It's still in the extra, obviously. You can make it with the Twilight Rose. Most of those builds played two. I just played one with Rhoda, so you effectively have two copies, which is fine. Of course, the only plants you have to make power tool with are Tomato now that Botanical Lion is cut. So it's like 3 of these targets instead of 4. We're on that Dimalk. I think all the builds were on triple Dimalk, Warrior Lady, and Valley. Valley's a card that I'm like not sure about. It's like goes really well with all of your taking of their monsters, but also it's like super neg tempo, and you don't have a lot of way of making up for that fact. You don't play an insane amount of defense. You don't play Battle Fader. You don't play like a bunch of like quick draw, special summon stuff. So I'm a little iffy on this card. You don't even play 1-for-1 to get to it, and I think a lot of decks that play Valley should like try 1-for-1, because I think 1-for-1 Dandy into Valley is obviously an insane play. But this build can't really accommodate that. And then Rhoda, the other target, is Warrior Lady. We've got a lore for draw power. We got staples. We got defense, and that's about all there is to it. So it's a pretty cool deck. I'm definitely excited to give it a shot. I think we decided with plants we pick paper. Pretty sure that's what we're going with. All right, the opponent is thinking even longer about their RPS than us, though. They must have us figured out by now. They're gonna, whenever they think forever. Oh, never mind, we won, easy. Usually, whenever they think that forever, it's because they were like hacking DB to figure out what you picked or something. At least that's what I assume. But we were actually fine. I think I'm gonna set the DD Warrior Lady. I like setting this card first for if they hit in with like a Sangan or a Card Trooper, thinking that it's Raikou, because generally people play around it being Raikou before they play around it being anything else. And also not setting a back row makes it seem like it's Raikou, which is neat. Here we should just attack. We just want to get our card banished, I think. So let's attack. Alright, I'm going to banish that for sure. And I think I'm going to set this Sangan. The reason is I want to get a plant for Twilight Rose. I'm going to set the mirror too, just in case the opponent gets kind of aggressive. It is Machina, so they might just go like Gear Frame Summon Fortress. Okay, they're just going to pass though. What do I do here? I think it's wrong to attack if it's like Hamster. Could just summon Alk and pass. Could also just do nothing. Like, that is an option. I might just do nothing. I guess that's wrong if it's Raikou. But it's not great attacking into the Raikou here either. Okay, they summon Lila. They just instantly go for the back row. Okay. Well, that's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade, effectively, because we get to kill the Lila for free. Oh, that's not what we want to see. I think I'm just going to hit over the Lila. I'm going to hit over the Lila. I'm going to play like the set card is Raikou. Although, if it is Raikou, I don't know why they wouldn't have flipped it by now, so maybe I shouldn't. Okay, no, it's Hamster. Never mind, we're genius for never attacking that. I'm so smart for not attacking that. Alright. Should I drop Gores? I don't think so. Because we can just make a Power Tool or something. We can hit over 2 things and make Power Tool. Oh wait, we don't have enough equips in deck to get a search, huh? That's inconvenient. I could just... How do I want to do this? I think we always summon Twilight Rose into the tomato. Boom. And the opponent's graveyard, he has 5 monsters, but Fortress setup, but he's out of like Avarice, or he might have 1 Avarice left. Okay, how do I want to do this? Well, I think it's just gonna be hit you over you. This would be a lot better if I hadn't drawn 2 Eclipse spells. But we can just make Black Rose to out that if we want. I think I will. I could have gone Herbellum and like set him back a card too. That might have been the better play. This play felt a little suboptimal. If I'd had Equip in deck, would have been good. The 5th Equip spell definitely came up here. So, I mean, in this situation, we're going to get a really good Gores, which is definitely nice. We get big Gores. Alright, the opponent's going to equip. I could just wall up. Okay, wait. We could DD Warrior Lady to get rid of it, actually. Which doesn't seem like a bad call. We can also go for game with Mark. I think that's the thing we should honestly do. So this would be lethal through anything but Trag or Fader. We saw Fader earlier, though, so he might have it. Does he? Trag, maybe? No, you'd have dropped Trag on the first attack, because it's 3k. Are we just randomly win because of Mark? Okay. Well, that's a feels bad for our opponent. I want to bring in the Sidras. You can come out, maybe, and then... I don't know. We could, let's, like... This card's kind of mid, and then also he might play Sidra. So, I'm going to cut it. We're just going to go with this. Although, generally, it's just a terrible idea to leave Cyber Valley on the field anyway. So, yeah. Is he on Hamster Raikou? I don't think I ever saw it. I'm just going to Allure straight away. Titanial. Fantastic. What do we do? Get rid of the Gale. Set the Torrential. Pass. We've drawn Titanial both games. That definitely checks out. It's my average plant luck. He was on Hamster. Okay, I do remember that, actually. He was on Hamster Raikou. I'm just going to make a Dandelion. I'm going to fill up my grave with plants, actually. I think we have enough stuff, enough monsters in our hands, so let's just get rid of both Lone Fires. Alright, we get that sick Torrential. That was a pretty valued Torrential. He forgot to mill. Okay, there he goes. No, wait, was that for Trooper? He needs to mill 3 more. Oh my god, my opponent needs to mill 3 more. Oh, he didn't mill with Trooper. Okay, that clears that up. I can take this and just tribute summon Titanial. I think that seems like a good plan. Man, Mark is a busted card. It's definitely the reason to play this build. Won me last game. It's going to win me this game too. Alright, we tribute summon Titania. We set Dimensional Prison. We pass. We still have this Sidra in our hand too, which is really sweet. If the opponent draws Avarice, it's live though, which is kind of spooky. Alright, I'm probably just going to summon the Tomato in order to protect the Titanial. If it's Raikou. Yep. We called that one. It does in Edison. My opponent does not know how Raikou works in Edison. That should clarify things for my opponent. Well, we know they drew Gear Frame now. Seems like they don't have an out to the Dimensional Fissure. Or Dimensional Prison. What are we looking at here? We got 3 Darks chilling in the grave. That's cool. Should I just summon Dad? Probably has like a Fader or Gore's Crag or something, right, though? Maybe I should hold the Dad, actually. I feel like I'm probably not going to win this turn. So I'm going to summon this. I'm going to summon this. We're going to hold the Dad. Alright, there goes our Storm. Rough luck. Let's hit in. And if he does drop Gores, we can just Dad get rid of it, so. Who do I want? Gale or Lone Fire Blossom? I think Gale. And then we go direct with you for 28. Okay, no Gores. They could still have a Fader. Maybe I was wrong to not just go for the W there. Could have conceivably been a little bit too conservative there. I think so long as I just hold like these 3 cards in my hand though and just use one every turn or whatever, we pretty much can't lose this. Alright, the opponent has the Storm, which is kind of rough luck for us. Alright, well, there's no point in negating that, so it doesn't do anything. Maybe, I don't know, there was no way to get a plant on the board to stop that is the thing. What's the best way to out this? Gale? Huh. Or should I just go for game and see if he has that Fader or not? Could you get, how about Gale plus Mark? And then try to attack for game? Yeah, let's do that one. Let's just see if he's got that Battle Fader or not. Okay, he doesn't. We just win with Mark again. Well, Mark of the Rose is a pretty good card, is what I've surmised from this match. Every time I resolved it was pretty crazy. Outside of that, I'm a little iffy on this deck, but Mark itself is absolutely nuts, and is definitely a legitimate reason to try and pilot something like this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Chaos Plant video. I think the deck is pretty neat. Definitely untested to an extent, but as the format develops, we might see it do well more often. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member, share the video, and I will see you tomorrow.